Hello.
And
Welcome to the specifically
Suspicious.
hello! Wow, it's so good to be back.
I know! It's been taking so long!
Yes, 2 weeks. Well, I hope that everyone who's watching us today, they had a good weekend. My name is Fabian, I'm the vicar at St. James, and you are?
My name is Sarah!
And
And
this-
I'm the best in the show!
Indeed. And this is the...
Specifically Suspicious Show!
An amazing 2 weeks.
It has! Last week it was so hot! I'm actually glad we didn't film, I would have melted! But Fabian,
Yes.
I think we're missing the weekend.
Yes, we have. 2 weeks we were off, yeah.
Yeah, that one weekend was Father's Day, wasn't it?
Indeed, it was a great day.
Well, tell me, how did your Father's Day go?
Well, it started with an amazing breakfast in bed. And then I got a present, a huge present, and 2 cards. And in the evening, I had my father-in-law around, and we had an amazing curry night.
Oh, that sounds so nice. What were in the presents?
Well, one is kind of obvious, because I got another present later that day, and you can see my hair much shorter.
It's so short.
Yeah, and that's why I had a hair clip, which was an amazing one, because you can just charge it, and it just goes on forever.
Wow.
Much easier.
I bet your wife's loving that one too.
Yeah, yeah. And then the other one was an espresso machine.
Wow.
I even
Is
have-
that what I smell?
Yeah, I even have a little cup here.
I'm so jealous.
Well, actually it has already become the espresso machine of the whole family.
Ah, of course.
Not the very young ones, not the 2 younger ones, but yeah, the older ones, they like it, they love it. So there we go.
Yeah, because it froths too, doesn't it?
Yeah, and also I got cards and read us some of those jokes. Let's say 2 at a time.
Oh yes, please, 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 please.
So there we go. You can choose.
Okay. Ooh, I like that one. Why did Cinderella get kicked off the football team?
I don't know why Cinderella got kicked off the football team.
Because she kept running away from the ball.
Do you have another one? Pick
Yes,
another
yes,
one.
yes. Why are pirates called pirates?
I don't know why are pirates called pirates.
Because they are.
Oh. So this is a great card.
It's a fantastic card.
There we go. More jokes to come.
Yay.
So I'm just going to quickly show what now people need for the experiments.
Great.
It's very easy. Lots of water. So you need lots of water. You need a straw. If you have, that would be very helpful. Some coloring food.
Food coloring.
Some food coloring. There we go. Some food coloring.
Yes.
But it does color food.
Because food doesn't color.
No? Some food coloring. There we go. And then we have some soap. Washing.
Soap?
That kind of,
Washing liquid?
yeah, washing liquid. There we go. And something to boil water. So I have here my kettle. And that would be helpful, like a big bowl. You will see
I'll fit in
why.
that bowl.
Yep. And you need a bottle of water, an empty one. I couldn't find one because it was recycling today, and they're all gone.
They all gone.
Yeah. And water. So it's mainly experiment with water.
That's so amazing.
And once again, I'm so grateful for Raphael, my son, who is going to lead all those experiments. So tell us, Raphael, what do we need for this experiment?
So you're going to need 2 heat-proof measuring jugs, some food colouring. We found red was the best, and then some boiled water from a kettle.
Okay, now we have 2 jars, one with very cold water and one with very hot water. Okay, so let's start with the very cold water. Okay, so it drops there. It's falling and it's spreading. Okay, so let's see if it's a bit different in the hot water. Wow, this one looks like spreading up and down and everywhere very quickly. Much more quickly than this one. This one is just at the bottom. All the red stays right at the bottom, while here it mixes a bit like a storm. Okay, so why is it so? Why is it that in the cold water it just drops down and doesn't really move so much, while in the very hot water it just goes everywhere?
The reason why is because in the hot water all the particles have a lot more energy, allowing the food colouring to spread around easily, while in the cold water all the particles have low amount of energy and are basically stuck together, not allowing the food colouring to spread.
Next experiment, I think it's quite easy to do.
Yes, it is.
What do we need?
You need dishwasher soap, a bottle,
Yeah.
and you should fill it up with water.
Okay, so let's do it.
So you should have filled up the water about 3/4 up of the bottle, and then you're just going to pour a few drops of this dishwasher soap. And I don't really know how to do this.
Okay, well, swirl it around, swirl, 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 okay, and stop. And we should see some kind of tornado. Could you see a tornado there? I think, oh yes, I did see a tornado. Did you see a tornado? Once more, let's try again. Oh, from far I can see much better. I think it's something that those who are viewing us should try at home and send your own video of your... So our last experiment, I think again, is pretty easy to do.
All you need is one straw, a bottle full to the brim, full of water obviously, and then a big bowl please, with a tiny bit full.
So what's next?
So what you're going to do is you're going to put your hand over the top, and you're going to flip it over, put it in the water.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to hold it, yeah.
Now, you see your straw?
Yeah.
You're going to try and fit it through the bottom,
Okay.
like so.
Yeah.
You're going to put it back up.
It's ready, yeah. And so I think it's to measure your breath. So
Yes.
you're going to breathe one normal breath and we'll see how much air comes into the bottle. Okay. Yeah. So that's about it. So I guess it's about, what, 1/10 of the bottle? So if it's 1.75 litres, it's about 200 milliliters of air. So the other thing fun to do is to try to expel all the air in one go. So let's go, Raphael. Wow, well done. Well, thank you very much, Raphael, again for those 3 experiments, and see you next time. Bye. Well, thank you again, Raphael, for showing us those experiments.
Yeah, thank you so much.
This experiment with the storm in the bottle,
Yeah.
it's a little bit similar to maybe how we feel at this moment.
Yeah.
It's still a bit stormy. I mean, the weather has been stormy lately.
Oh, it's so cooled down now.
But also around us, it's not easy and it feels like a little bit of a storm.
Yeah.
And so we will see how the disciples reacted when things got difficult and challenging. So,
Yes,
are we ready to go up?
we are ready to go up.
A special request from Jackie Sainsbury.
Ooh, how exciting.
She likes the reverse walking upstairs.
Oh, so she wants us to go back upstairs.
Yeah, so
Upwards.
especially for her, today we're going to do the reverse walking.
Jackie, this is for you.
This is for you.
You are on my arm.
Yes, I could see a little bit high now. There we go. Otherwise I feel a bit small. Yeah, very small. Well, I hope Jackie is happy. And we've made it safely here and ready for our story.
Yay! I love the story time.
So we continue from the book of Acts, yeah, which is this amazing book of the start of the church.
Yes.
This is the story about the friends of Jesus being put in jail because they were talking about Jesus.
That just shows just how powerful his name really is.
Yes. So they were put in jail in that story, and then in the middle of the night, an angel opened the door of that jail
Wow!
and brought them out
That is so amazing.
and said to them, keep on talking, keep on sharing the good news, even if it's tough. So they were continuing to talk about Jesus. They went back to a place called the Temple. You remember the Temple?
Yes, I do.
That big place where people would go to meet with God. And then those who had put them in jail in the morning, they went into that jail. And what do you think they found?
Wow, the jail was empty.
The jail was empty. So they were so surprised. And
course
then
they would
as they
be.
were still scratching their heads, some other people came and said, hey, those who were in jail last night, they're talking about Jesus in the temple.
Oh yes, the angel took them out.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is where our passage starts then. So, the religious leaders of the time found them in the temple and said, we gave you strict orders, didn't we? We told you not to teach in this special name, not to speak about Jesus. And look what you've done. You have filled the whole city with your teaching, and you are trying to bring this man's blood on us.
How will people know about him if they're not allowed to talk about him?
Yes, but they realized that they
They're
were
jealous.
they were very jealous, but also they felt very guilty.
Yes, because they're not doing their job.
Indeed, and they're the ones who crucified Jesus.
And of course he's not there anymore.
No. And this is the reply of Jesus' friends. They said, we must obey God, not human beings. The God of our ancestor raised Jesus.
And they were so brave to continue doing that.
Yes, indeed. So they were in the middle of that storm because they were faithful to God. And they
Yeah.
were sharing the good news.
A little bit like our storm. We were also cooped up in our houses and not allowed to go out.
Indeed. Yeah.
I just thought of something.
What?
This book we're reading is Acts.
Yes, Acts.
And we've been doing a lot of acts of kindness.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes,
How
yeah.
brilliant is that? Well, I think we should do our song first.
A song first. Okay.
What do you think?
Let's do the song. And
Yeah.
right after the song, we'll do our activity.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided
Well, I hope this song will help us praising God and trusting Him.
Oh, it's such a good song!
Yes, in whatever storm of life we feel ourselves in.
Yeah.
Good.
Take courage, people. The storm will pass.
Now, for this activity, I'm so excited because it brings me back to my childhood.
He's talked all about it all week.
Yeah, it's something we used to do when we would go on holiday at the beach.
When he was a kid, boys and girls.
Indeed, we would make paper flower.
Paper flowers.
Yes.
I believe that your daughters made some.
Today we will be making very nice little flowers. What you will need is a pipe cleaner, some crepe, and a kebab stick, and any choice of colour of a feather. So what you need to do is you can choose out one colour or two colours. I've chose out two. And what you have to do is cut about here, and then you can do hearts I'm cutting out, or triangles, or just lumps. So my choice of shapes is triangles. So literally I'm just cutting two lines to make a triangle. I've got my triangles. Now I'm just gonna unfold them. I'm gonna get both of them, put them together, and then I'm just gonna start pinching them together.
And you're rolling as you go, aren't you?
Yeah, and then you'll start to be forming a flower.
Okay.
So now you use the string and you tie it around and make sure you haven't missed any, otherwise it will unfold. Now you'll get your kebab stick, poke it through the middle of the flower until it's not completely through but it's stuck out like this. And then for decorating, you use your feather, your glue and your pipe cleaner. Now, your flower might look like this.
Well, Sarah, I feel this was again a great show.
Oh, it so definitely, most certainly was.
Yeah, some good experiment, and again, thank you very much, Raphael. An amazing activity, bringing me.
No, the experiments.
What?
He did the experiments.
Yeah,
Clara
Raphael.
did the activity.
Yes, I was
Okay.
saying that. Yeah. So Raphael did the experiment, and Clara did the activity,
Yes.
bringing it back to my childhood.
Wow.
Great, and a great story about not being afraid of being in a
Being
storm.
brave and standing up for what's right.
Indeed, and God is always with us.
And letting people know that Jesus loves them.
Yeah, and there we go, and we had some fun.
We definitely did have fun.
And I'm still enjoying my special presents, my,
Ooh.
what do you call it again?
Your hair clipper.
A hair clipper, there you go, and my
Espresso
espresso
machine.
machine. So, hopefully you enjoyed the show. Check our Facebook and our YouTube channel.
And
And
send us any videos you might have.
yeah, that would really be great.
Good ones.
Otherwise, have a good week, stay safe, and God bless. Bye!
Okay, so today, Nadia, she did this
Experiment from inside of the house.
Yeah.
So can you tell us the first one, what we first need?
So what you do first need is a cold.
For today's activity, we're going to be making cute little flowers. What you will need is this
Crack paper.
crap paper.
No, not crap.
Okay.